5 to 11-year-olds now eligible for Pfizer vaccine. Frequently asked questions. Where can I get my child vaccinated? The state of Minnesota has mobilized an extensive and diverse network of providers: pediatricians, healthcare systems, pharmacies, state community sites and clinics, school-located clinics, local public health agencies, and tribal health agencies to ensure the vaccine is accessible to all 5 to 11-year-olds. When can I get my child vaccinated? The FDA has authorized the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children on ages 5 to 11, and the CDC now recommends that all 5 to 11-year-olds get vaccinated. So the time to get your child vaccinated is now. Minnesota providers have ordered as many doses as possible from the federal government. Doses will arrive in waves this week, with most providers receiving their vaccines by this weekend. Is this a different vaccine than for 12 years and older? The Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds is a smaller dose than the vaccine for people ages 12 and older. This meets the unique needs of 5 to 11-year-olds. In clinical trials, the pediatric vaccine was shown to be safe and provide very good protection against severe disease. Is the vaccine safe? The Pfizer vaccine has been carefully studied in children aged 5 to 11, just like all other vaccines were for people 12 and older. This process is called a clinical trial, and all authorized vaccines have gone through it. Only vaccines shown to be safe and effective are authorized to be used. The Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds was determined to be 90.7% effective against symptomatic COVID-19 disease. According to the FDA review of Pfizer data, there were no reports of myocarditis, pericarditis, anaphylaxis, or deaths. Common mild side effects were less common in the 5 to 11-year-olds in the trial compared to 16 to 25-year-olds. The Pfizer vaccine for children aged 5 to 11 is a smaller dose than what is administered to people aged 12 and up. This helps meet the unique needs of younger children. The current Pfizer vaccine for 12 and up cannot be used for 5 to 11. If you have questions about vaccines, your pediatrician or family physician can be an excellent source of information. You can also get more information from the Minnesota Department of Health and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Why should I get my child vaccinated? Children can get very sick from COVID-19. From July 1st through October 26th, there have been more than 45,200 pediatric cases and more than 300 child hospitalizations related to COVID-19 in Minnesota. Serious COVID-19 cases can occur in healthy children. About 25% of COVID pediatric deaths have occurred in healthy children. And common underlying conditions like asthma and obesity can put kids at an even greater risk of severe illness. COVID-19 can also have long-term consequences. Thousands of children have been diagnosed with multisystem inflammatory syndrome, or MIS-C, in the U.S., with about 100 cases in Minnesota. Some of these children need ICU-level care. Getting your child vaccinated is the best way to protect them and the people around them. Vaccination will also reduce the amount of time kids need to be quarantined and out of school, help your child stay safe during school, sports, and other social activities, give you comfort knowing your child is protected from severe COVID-19 illness, and help protect other vulnerable family members, friends, and neighbors. Do I have to vaccinate my child? Is it mandatory for school? COVID-19 vaccination is not included in the school immunization law. There are many benefits to vaccination to help protect your child and the people around them. The Pfizer vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds has been shown to be safe and effective. Can my child get their COVID-19 shot with other vaccines, such as the flu shot? Yes, if your child is due for other vaccines, such as the flu shot, talk to your child's provider. They can get other vaccines at the same time as their COVID-19 shot. Will my child have side effects? What can I expect? Your child may have some side effects after vaccination, which are normal signs that their body is building protection. It is okay if they do not have side effects too. In fact, data is showing that side effects are less common in children aged 5 to 11 years old compared to older adults or children. Side effects are usually mild and go away after a few days. Side effects can include pain, redness or swelling where they got the shot, tiredness, headache, muscle pain, chills, fever, or nausea. Will it take 6 weeks from start to end for my child to be considered fully vaccinated? Children aged 5 to 11 will need 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine for their best protection. The 2 doses should be separated by 3 weeks. Your child will be considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after they receive their second dose. Will my child have any restrictions or limitations after they are vaccinated? As with people aged 12 and older, children who are fully vaccinated should follow current public health recommendations for when to wear masks, get tested, stay socially distanced, etc., even after they have been vaccinated. Vaccination is one of the best ways to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. But while the virus is still spreading widely, these other prevention measures are still important for everyone to follow. Are there going to be any incentives for 5 to 11-year-olds to get vaccinated? There is not a statewide program for incentives for 5 to 11-year-olds at this time. Parents of children aged 12 to 17 can check out the Kids Deserve a Shot incentive program. Will there be Moderna or Johnson & Johnson vaccine for children? Clinical trials are underway for use of these other vaccines in younger age groups. When we receive new information, we will share that with families.